Hi, in this video, we will check out the format of journal entries for the issue of debentures from the point of view of redemption of debentures. Before we move further, we'll have a look at a few important points. Debentures can be issued at par, at premium, or at discount, but redemption of debentures can be at par or premium. When I say redemption of debentures, it is repayment of the amount borrowed on account of debentures. That's referred to as redemption of debentures. Now, if the debentures are to be redeemed at premium, the premium which is payable at the time of the redemption is provided in the books of accounts at the time of the issue itself, following Prudence concept of accounting. Now, what is Prudence concept of accounting? As per Prudence principle of accounting, all anticipated losses and expenses are to be provided for, whereas anticipated incomes and gains are not to be provided for. Therefore, when debentures are redeemed at premium, the loss arising because of premium payable at the time of redemption is provided at the time of the issue of debentures itself. We'll check out the difference between redeemable at par and redeemable at premium. Now, the term redeemable at par means that the debentures are redeemable at their nominal value or face value. To give you an example, a debenture having a nominal value of rupees 100, if it is to be redeemed by paying 100 rupees itself, then it is a case of redemption at par. So, in the case of redemption at par, the amount of repayment or the amount to be paid at the time of redemption of debentures will be equal to the face value of the debenture. The term redeemable at premium means that the debentures are redeemable at a value which is higher than their nominal value or face value. Let's say the debenture has a nominal value of rupees 100 and it has to be redeemed or repaid by paying rupees 110, which is rupees 10 extra. Then it is a case of redemption at premium, and in this case the redemption at 10% premium. So, combining the various conditions of issue and redemption of debentures, there are the following 6 possibilities. As we learnt, the issue can be at par, at discount, or at premium, and the redemption can be at par or at premium. So, combining the various conditions of issue and redemption of debentures, we have 6 possibilities. The first possibility, issue of debenture at par and redemption also at par. The second possibility is issue of debenture at discount and the redemption of debenture at par. The third possibility, issue of debenture at premium and the redemption of debenture at par. Fourth possibility is issue of debenture at par, whereas redemption of debentures at premium. The fifth possibility is issue of debentures at discount and the redemption of debentures at premium. And the last possibility, issue of debenture at premium and redemption of debenture also at premium. So, we will just check out the format of journal entries for issue in each of these 6 cases, starting from case 1. Let's check out the format of the journal entry in each of the 6 cases. The assumption is that the entire amount is payable in lump sum, and we will deal with only one debenture. So let's begin with the case 1. In case 1, the issue is at par and the redemption is also at par. So let's assume that the face value of the debenture, one debenture, is rupees 100. When we say issue at par, it means that the issue price is also rupees 100. And since the redemption is also at par, the redemption amount will also be rupees 100. In case 1, the first journal entry is bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account for the application money received. When the issue is at par and one debenture of rupees 100 has been issued, the amount of application and allotment money received will be 100 rupees. The next journal entry, we will debit debenture application and allotment money with the application money which is received, 100, and we will credit percentage debentures account with the face value or the nominal value of the debenture. In this case, the nominal value or the face value is rupees 100. So we've seen the journal entries to be passed when the issue is at par and the redemption is also at par. Let's move on to the second case. The issue is at discount and the redemption is at par. This is the second case. Let's say the face value of the debenture is rupees 100 and it's issued at a discount of 5%, then the issue price would be equal to 95 rupees. The redemption is at par, so the amount repayable on maturity of debenture should be equal to the face value, which is rupees 100 in this case. The first entry, we need to debit bank account and credit debenture application and allotment account with the application money which has been received. Now, since the debenture issue price is 95 rupees, the amount received will also be 95 rupees. Narration, application and allotment money received. Now in the second entry, we will debit debenture application and allotment account with the same application money which has been received. We need to also debit discount on issue of debentures account with the discount on the issue of debenture. So the discount in this case is rupees 5. And we need to credit percentage debentures account with the nominal value of the debenture, which is rupees 100. Narration, debenture issued at discount and redeemable at par. Please check every time that the total of the debit is equal to the total of the credit. The second journal entry over here, the total of the debit is 95 rupees plus another 5 rupees, 100 rupees, and it matches with the credit total of 100 rupees. So we've completed the second case also. Let's move on to the third case. Case 3 is the debenture is issued at premium and the redemption is at par. Let's assume that the face value of the debenture is 100 rupees and it's issued at a premium of 5%. Then the issue price will be 105 rupees. It's redeemed at par, so the redemption value will be rupees 100. In the first journal entry, we need to debit bank account and credit debenture application and allotment account with the application and allotment money received. Since it's issue at premium, the amount received will be 105 rupees. The second entry is to debit debenture application and allotment account with the application money received, which is 105 in this case. We need to credit percentage debentures account with the nominal value of the debenture. The face value or the nominal value is rupees 100. And we need to credit securities premium reserve account with the premium on the issue of debentures. So the amount of the premium is 5 rupees. Narration: debentures issued at premium and redeemable at par. Again, the total of the debit in the second entry is 105 and the credit total also amounts to 105. Let's move on to the fourth case, where the issue is at par and the redemption is at premium. Let's assume that the face value of the debenture is rupees 100 and the issue price, since it's issue at par, will also be equal to rupees 100. However, we will assume that the redemption is at a premium of 10%. So the amount which is payable at the time of redemption is 100 plus another 10 rupees, which comes up to 110 rupees. The first journal entry, bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account for the application and allotment money received. The issue is at par, so the amount of application money which will be received is 100 rupees. In the second journal entry, we will debit debenture application and allotment account with the application money received. Now at the time of redemption, we need to pay 10 rupees extra, more than the face value of the debenture. Now this is a loss for the company, and as per Prudence concept of accounting, we need to provide for this loss at the time of the issue entry itself. So while for providing for the loss, we will debit loss on issue of debentures account with rupees 10, which is the loss which we will incur at the time of redemption of debentures. Against percentage debentures account, we will write the nominal value of the debentures, which is 100 rupees. And premium on redemption of debentures, the amount of premium on redemption is 10 rupees. This is a liability which will stay in the books of accounts until the liability is paid off at the time of redemption of debentures. Again, we will check that the total of the debit is 110 rupees and the total of the credit is also 110 rupees. Let's move on to the case 5. Case 5 is issue at a discount and redemption at a premium. Let's assume that the face value of the debenture is rupees 100 and the discount is 5%. If the discount is 5%, that means the issue price is rupees 95. And let's assume that the premium on redemption is 10%. Then we know that the redemption amount is 110. The first entry, bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account for the application and allotment money received, we will receive 95 rupees. In the second journal entry, debenture application and allotment account debit should be debited with the application money received, which is 95 rupees. Loss on issue of debentures needs to be debited with the amount of discount plus the premium on redemption. The discount amount is 5 rupees and the premium on redemption is 10 rupees. So totally it's 15 rupees. Against 2% debentures account, we will write the nominal value of the debenture, which is 100 rupees. And against premium on redemption of debentures account, we will write the amount of premium on redemption, which is 10 rupees. Narration: debentures issued at discount and redeemable at premium. Again, we will check that the total of the debit is 110 rupees and the total of the credit is also 110 rupees in the second journal entry. The final case. Case 6 is issue at premium and redemption at premium. Let's assume the issue is at 5% premium and the redemption is at 10% premium. On the face value of rupees 100, the issue price will be 105 rupees and the redemption amount will be rupees 110. The first journal entry, bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account with the application and allotment money received. We will receive, including the premium, 105 rupees. The second journal entry, debenture application and allotment account, we will debit with the application money received, 105. We need to provide for the premium on redemption of debentures, and the amount of premium which will be debited to loss on issue of debentures account is 10 rupees. Against 2% debentures account, we will write the nominal value of the debenture, which is 100 rupees. To securities premium reserve account, we will write the premium on issue of debentures, not the redemption, premium on the issue, and that premium amount is 5 rupees. And against premium on redemption of debentures, the amount of premium on redemption, which in this case is 10 rupees. Narration: debentures issued at premium and redeemable at premium. Again, the total of the debit is 115 and that of the credit in the second journal entry is also 115. So we've checked out the 6 cases. We'll have a view at all the 6 cases. So this is the first case, issue at par and redemption at par. This is the second case, issue at discount, redemption at par. This is the third case, issue at premium and redemption at par. The fourth case, issue at par, redemption at premium. This is the fifth case, issue at discount and redemption at premium. And the final case, issue at premium, redemption at premium. We need to keep in mind some important points. the debentures account is always credited with the nominal value of the debentures. When the amount due on debentures is to be received in installments, the discount or loss on issue of debentures account and the premium on redemption of debentures account appears along with the allotment money due journal entry. The amount of securities premium will be collected in the specific installment as per the terms of the issue, and if nothing is mentioned, it will be collected along with the allotment installment. The premium on redemption of debentures is a liability and is created at the time of the issue of the debentures by crediting premium on redemption of debentures account. The premium on redemption of debentures account is a personal account under the traditional classification and liability account under the modern classification because it is a liability that the company has to pay in future, that is at the time of the redemption. Premium on redemption of debentures account is debited at the time of redemption of the debentures, indicating that the liability is paid off. Premium on redemption of debentures is shown in the equity and liability part of balance sheet as other long-term liability under non-current liabilities if debentures are shown as long-term borrowings. And the premium on redemption of debentures is shown as other current liabilities under current liabilities, where debentures are shown as current maturities of long-term debt under other current liabilities. The amount of discount or loss on issue of debentures is debited to a separate account called discount or loss on issue of debentures account. This account is a nominal account under the traditional classification and expense account under the modern classification. The discount or loss on issue of debentures represents a capital loss and it is to be written off as early as possible but within the lifetime of the debentures. The loss is to be written off from securities premium reserve if it exists or from statement of profit and loss finance cost. So here in this video, we have learnt the format of journal entries for the issue of debentures, keeping in mind the redemption amount. In the upcoming video, we will solve example sums in the same concept.